Hey guys, today is a video about the MegaShark and how it works. So the average damage for the MegaShark is 26, and you craft it using a mini shark, three shark fins, whatever they're called, and illegal gun parts, and I think something like 20 souls of might. So it shoots like this fast, and I'll show you some action of it killing. So it one shot kills a ghost, which is quite crazy. I have a superior MegaShark, so it does a bit more damage. So it's good for like a group of enemies. It's like really good for a group of like low health enemies because it does quite a bit of damage, like 26 damage for each bullet, and it shoots really fast. It goes very well with an endless musket pouch because you have endless bullets if you use them, and you can aim like quite well. It almost shoots always in a straight line. You can see it shoots a bit off sometimes, and so it's also quite good for like bosses like the destroyer, because it'll shoot lots of different parts of it very quickly. And then moving on to the light discs, these are very good weapons because you can stack them up to a stack of 5, and they do about, I think, 66 damage. Well, I've got something that makes them do more. Something like that. I think 60, in fact. And they throw quite fast. Very fast speed. Strong knockback. Very strong knockback. 23% critical strike chance. I think it's Souls of Might, Souls of Light, and Hallowed Bars. Not that much of any of them to craft it. So both of these weapons that I've already said are after you beat the Destroyer. And then moving on to the Tower of Pow, it's like a really good weapon because all you need is, you can do it before any of the mechanical bosses. As long as you're in hard mode, you can craft this. You need a light shard, a dark shard, some souls of light, some souls of night, and I think that's pretty much it for this one. I think average it does about 124 melee damage. And you can throw it around. You can actually hold it and then it'll do this weird spinny thing. On a werewolf, it's like 4 hits. And it's very slow speed. I don't think it's that slow. I think it's pretty good. It has a chance to confuse enemies. If you don't know what that means, whatever the enemy tries to do that's confused, it does the opposite thing. Strong knockback, and that's about it. And then we'll move on now to a very cool weapon, the Chlorophyte Claymore. So when you swing it around, it shoots these orbs, and it does on its own, I think, about 100 damage. No, less, about 90 damage, I'm guessing, around that much. And it it's average knockback, average speed, 23% critical strike chance. It's actually a very good weapon. The orbs are quite hard to aim because obviously they're affected by gravity. Same with the Tower of Pow. Not as much, but still. Also with the Tower of Pow, you can throw it and then hold down, and then it will like get pulled down to the ground. Like a harpy here. Oh, it's almost dead from one hit. And also a very good weapon for defeating the Destroyer as well is the Mushroom Spear. You can get it from the Truffle once you've defeated any mechanical boss. And the truffle only spawns in a overground mushroom biome if there's a house. I don't know why mine hasn't. Well, I have got one before, but it hasn't spawned back yet. For some reason, a clothier is there instead. It does 81 melee damage, 23% critical strike chance, very slow speed, strong knockback. So then we'll move on to the Nimbus one. This is a really good item for defeating the destroyer. So what it's dropped by a angry Nimbus. It does 49 magic damage, 16% critical strike chance, fast speed, no knockback, uses 10 mana, summons a cloud to rain down on your foes. So you can use it, you can spawn maximum of 2 clouds, and then it rains down this rain which damages your enemies, which again is really good for damaging the destroyer. Well, it's obviously not the best because it doesn't do the best amount of damage. It does quite a lot though to the destroyer. I bet it would be really good against the Eater of Worlds, but you won't get it that early. We'll probably kill it easily. So that's quite a good weapon just to get that quite small amount of damage on the destroyer if you're really struggling to kill it. Also, Firecracker, yeah, that's a really good whip. You get it from the wall of flesh sometimes. It goes like this. I think its animation is quite cool and the sound effects. It 55 summon damage, very weak knockback. Your summoners will focus struck enemies, strike enemies with blazing energy. Blazing energy explodes from enemies hit by summons, and it can go through walls as well. I think it sets enemies on fire. Klinger staff, it can be dropped by what's it called? Corrupt mimics. It puts down a wall of cursed flames, which does about 58 magic damage, 11% critical strike chance, fast speed, extremely strong knockback, uses 48 mana, summons a wall of cursed flames. The magic dagger, it can come in any types. Well, not any types, a few types. Mine's superior. Mine does 52 magic damage, 14% critical strike chance, insanely fast speed, average knockback, uses 6 mana, and magical returning dagger. So basically it's like a dagger, but it does way more damage, and you have infinite of it. It does use up mana, but it easily restores back again. It's quite fast as well. It's actually through it. And that's about it for it. Chain guillotines, which again I think are dropped by corrupt mimics. By the way, if I said any of these things wrong, if you go in the Terraria wiki and research other weapons and stuff for the Destroyer guide, I'll give a link in the description for the Destroyer guide in Terraria wiki. But this one, chain guillotines, it does 55 melee damage, 21% critical strike chance, very fast speed, and weak knockback. So it goes, you can shoot, it's kind of like a grappling hook, but really fast. And it's also kind of affected by gravity. Like this, you can see it looks pretty cool, and you can shoot a lot. I think 2 at the same time, but because it's really fast, it looks like more. Also, the water bolt, you can get this pre-hard mode, which is actually really good. It's really good for things like the destroyer. Just if you have an enclosed arena in a small space, if you use the water bolt, it's really good for in those small areas because it bounces back off walls. If I return my mana a bit, you see it bounces off walls. It's also good for finding floating islands because you can shoot it up all over the world, and if one comes back down, that means it's hit a floating island, which is very good. I think that's about it for today's video. So guys, if you need any help with the destroyer, then go on. Well, I'll leave a link in the description below to find a destroyer guide in the Terraria wiki. So, bye.